It is Wednesday morning, just after 9 o'clock. As you can see, I've got my bed folded up behind me and the kettle has just boiled. So just about to make my coffee. So I'm gonna go for a short run later this morning and see how I get on with that, and then if I still feel good, go for a kind of short cycle this afternoon. Alright, so it is 11:30, bit of admin type stuff done and a bit of faffing, and ready to head out for a run. Certainly not bad views, getting some pretty funny looks, no top on. Just about 20k done, in fact 20k exactly, so 1.1 to go, but from remembering from the start of the run, most of it was like downhill, so it's going to be mostly an uphill walk back, which probably actually work out quite nice as a nice cool down. 21.1, just like that. There's those fucking annoying dogs again. Yeah, felt good on the whole, a wee bit tired towards the end. Definitely need a drink, only had 500ml with me, so yeah, gonna chill for a bit and then I think get out on the bike while the weather's nice. Alright, so we've probably been back here for about an hour. Shortened the route I was going to do slightly, just as to not push it. Yeah, I'll catch up with you on the bike. So we made it to, I believe it's called Salindo Port. Quite a nice little beach. Not been that exciting of a ride so far. I think this is about as close as you can get to the mouth without hiking up the trail, which I'm not going to do in my cycling shoes, but yeah, it's pretty nice. Quite like the sea. Being near the sea, find it quite calming. Looking at it for sure. Definitely do not fucking fancy swimming in there. And we're back. 40k done. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. In fact, I probably don't need to use this. I don't need to use that at all. Luckily got my own wee sink in here. That should be that. And then get this sauce. Probably don't need it all. And then we're gonna need to put them back on. How do I get the wee flame going? Oh yeah, fucker. Nothing wee about this flame. Just want to heat this sauce up a little bit, don't want to burn it to the bottom. This is fucking epic cooking here, boys. Absolute Gordon Ramsay. Alright, so there was a bit of a question as to whether we should put this pan straight onto this table, but didn't really have anything else to do it with, or like to put it on, so just had to go for it. So, fuck it, as they say. Alright, it is I think like 10 o'clock. I am in bed. As you can see, I've got the temporary light blocker, i.e. sheet hanging from the roof. I've also pulled the roof down tonight, hopefully make it a bit warmer down here. Set the heater to come on at 6 in the morning as well, so shouldn't wake up in the night freezing cold. Good morning. It is just about 9 o'clock. As you can see, it's a bit windy. The awning has partially blown down. Probably need to go and fix that. And it's just flapping about. I don't feel confident going for a run and leaving it and it not fucking, because if it gets wind under it, that's going to be the issue. It might rip or something. So anyway, I've just took the pegs out. I'm going to start taking it down. Alright, so as you can see, I've literally just rammed everything in the van, pulled the roof down, and I'm just going to sort everything when I get to the new place. So the fun continues. Got to the local post office and they don't accept payments for foreign reg plates at that one. So I need to go to the one in the local city. What are you doing, buddy? Fucking hell. That was interesting. Woo! Alright, I don't even know where I'm going, but I'm getting away from that fucking maniac. Couldn't find anywhere to park for this post office, so I quickly parked in the taxi bit. I thought I'll just nip in. And anyway, the woman was like, oh, you can't pay this fine here, so fuck knows what I'm gonna do about that. But I was like, oh, I don't want to get a fucking parking ticket. So I ran back out, and this guy is like squeezing in the gap that's left in the taxi rank. And I was like, whoa buddy, I'm just leaving. And he's like, so he parks, blocks me in basically, and then I go, buddy, can you just move forward? He goes, no, I can't. This is for taxis. And I was like, yeah, mate, I parked there for 2 seconds. There's nowhere else to stop. I'm not from here, sorry. And he's like, fuck you and your mother. And I was like, all right, buddy. So managed to start squeezing out, and then started filming him, and he just punched my window. Hopefully got that on film. So yeah, interesting one. Alright, we're on the motorway, saying we're going to get there about 3:30, which is quite a bit behind schedule, but lots of faffing around in that town trying to pay that fine, which I've actually now lost. Fucking epic. Alright, bit of a tricky little town to navigate. Town, definitely not a town, village. But not bad. Time to go check in. Right, we're in. Quick tour. So got bedroom in here, which looks quite nice, and then you can see out to where I'm parked down there, and then come back through. That's where I came in. Little entrance area. Kitchen, pretty small, but it'll do for sure. Bathroom looks quite nice, and then got a little living room, a little work station, which is what I was looking for. And then this was a lot nicer about 5 minutes ago, as I said when I first got here. Alright, so it's just after 5:30. What I've decided to do is I'm just going to walk to the shop, which I think is about a mile and a bit down the hill. Just also get my bearings of the area and stuff. So yeah, going to do that, and then not train today. Good morning. It is about 8:30 on Friday morning. First day waking up in northern Portugal, and I thought I would just show you the view. Not bad, right? So it's just after 12. I've been getting fairly distracted by this view, and I've planned out a pretty hilly route, I think, up into here somewhere, which should be pretty sick. Got the route set, 30k. It is just before 2:30, so just need to get on with it. Alright, so not far in. Definitely walking a lot already. Quite steep. I'm hoping it's just the start. According to the maps, it does kind of flatten out after a bit of a steeper start, but safe to say I just fucking shat myself. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. Alright, we've had the on-course beep from the watch, so we've got 6.6k to go. That'll take us into about 18k for the day, so I'll probably just top that up when I get back onto a road now. And yeah, something I never thought I'd say, but the comforting noise of a barking dog. And we're back, annoyingly close to 20k, but to be quite honest, I can't be fucked doing the extra couple hundred meters. It's actually quite cold now that the sun's gone down a little bit, so haven't filmed much this morning as I've been faffing about a little bit getting ready to go for this run. So it is just after 10 o'clock. I am ready to go, as you can see, heading out for a route I've planned, which is 50k in total, but there is a couple places that I can cut it shorter. So just while I've got another little uphill section here, I thought give a bit more of a detailed update what I'm doing today. So yeah, the plan is 50k, so similar elevation to yesterday, which was 20k, so potential for this to be up to like kind of 7 hours. All right, somebody else blocking the path. Some Raj dogs coming from this farm over here. Don't think they're actually coming over here, but I can hear them barking. All right, we're past them. Luckily there's quite a big divot in the path, so I just stayed on the other side of that and Alright, so just made it into this little town called Gerez, I believe, and got a bit of a pit stop going. So just trying to be as quick as I can, as I know that these things can sometimes like just take up so much time. Like you just think, oh, I'll just stop for a quick bit of water, and all of a sudden it's like half an hour's gone. So I'm just trying to be super quick. Made it to the top of like the highest point on the route, and yeah, I think basically halfway distance wise, but should be well over halfway time wise. Just keeping moving forward, keeping following the trail. Hopefully pick back up some phone signal soon for some just make me feel a wee bit more safe. Alright, so had a bit over there where lost the path, so didn't enjoy that. But thank fuck for these little, well, not even ones this big, but people that just make the little piles of stones. Because after about 10 minutes I saw the little pile of stones, which usually detonates the path. Detonates, why do I keep saying that? Usually shows where the path is. So I got back on track, crossed the river back there, and then now I'm heading back along the path. Alright, so back on roads. I think I've got about 4k to go. Feeling pretty good, managing to run again, because obviously a lot of those paths are pretty tricky, but alright, we're back. 44k in total, so decent day out, 7 hours. Yeah, and back before sunset, so some pretty epic views as well. Not much else happening this evening. See how the legs are in the morning. I'm gonna get up, watch the UFC, go for a dip, I think, in that water because it looks nice, even though it's probably gonna be quite cold. So I'm gonna do that and then maybe get a cycle in the afternoon, but undecided, just gonna play it by ear. So yeah, pretty chilled day tomorrow, but yeah, I'll catch you then. Good morning. It is another lovely day here in Rio Caldo. Had a pretty chilled morning, just watched the UFC from last night and I've got a bit of work to get on with. Just gonna crack on with that. And then I think I'm gonna go for a little cycle this afternoon, nothing crazy, more of a recovery. Legs feel actually really good, which is extremely promising. So yeah, happy with that. I think I'm gonna go get in that water as well at some point. But first I need to get work done. That's the priority, so I'm gonna do that and then I will catch up with you once that's done. Alright, so obviously quite a popular spot to watch the sunset, as there's like a car park full of people all just looking right down onto the little beach that my Airbnb host suggested to go for a dippy do. But yeah, I don't care. I feel a wee bit like just sat in the van a wee second feeling all like self-conscious, like oh, they're all going to be watching. It's definitely colder than the Algarve. Does get a bit cold in here at night, so fire on, which should also dry my trunks out. And I've got a little bit of work left to do this evening, and then I'm just going to maybe kind of sort through some of my stuff so it takes a bit less time to do so tomorrow. And then yeah, just chill for the evening, eat some dinner, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Good morning. Last morning waking up to this view, so just enjoying it. There's the cockerel. It is 8:30. I am feeling good after having yesterday off, so I am going to get my stuff together and go for a quick cycle this morning, probably around 2 hours, nothing crazy, just a little bit of volume. So I'm about 10-15 minutes into this cycle, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick you on the mount on the front and take a couple time lapses around this route. Holy fuck, just got chased off a dog. Fuck me, Jesus, adrenaline dump. Luckily I got barked at by one earlier, but it was like up on a verge, so I had both my headphones in and I took one out because I was like, I don't want that to happen again. So I was just cycling past the house there. I heard the dog barking and I saw it running in the garden. So I swerved across the other side of the road and started sprinting, and it came, so I wasn't at the driveway yet. I came flying out the driveway, fucking right up on my heels. Like, probably got to my back tire. Fortunately, I fucking had the legs to get away from it. But fuck, he was not just barking warning shots, like he was coming to bite. Fuck! Oh, I'm so glad I saw that coming. Because if not, I would have literally cycled right into him at the entrance to the driveway. But fortunately, I'd swerved over to the other side of the road, so I got a couple meters on him. Alright, we're back. Both legs still intact, no bite marks, fortunately. Fucking hell, that was pretty scary. Quite an experience, but yeah, back, eaten, and it's now just a case of pretty much getting all my stuff together. Got a couple of work things to do, and then packing the van up. Alright, the van is packed. It has just started raining. It is just before 6 o'clock. So yeah, just getting on the way. It's a 7-hour drive in total, so I'm hoping to get at least 6 of it done tonight. Basically just drive till midnight, jump in the back, obviously not much room as you just saw, and sleep, wake up in the morning, short drive to the new place where I can unpack all that stuff. So yeah, I guess I'll catch up with you on the road. Alright, so been on the road for a few hours now. Not much to report really. Been dark pretty much the whole time. Windy roads out of Rio Caldo. It's rained a little bit. So I'm over into Spain, and I'm just firing on with the journey. I've got 280 miles left, 4 hours and 22, which saying that'll get me in something ridiculous at like 3 in the morning. But I'm not going the whole way. So I think I'm gonna drive until I've got about under 2 hours left, and then find somewhere to sleep. It is 2:30. So that was 360 miles in just under 7 hours. Good morning. Not the most inspiring Spanish weather, as I'm sure you can see. Pretty decent sleep in the van though. Slept all the way through till 9:30, which is pretty good. So I am literally just going to put my clothes on, jump in the front seat and drive, because as you can imagine, I am not in a campsite. I'm just in some random car park and I need the toilet. Oh yes. So just to add for this journey, on the toll road lottery, the options were just like 1 hour and 7 and 20 euros of tolls, or 1 hour and a half and no tolls. So basically like 20 extra minutes to save 20 euros. And considering this weather, it's not as if I'm desperate to get to San Sebastian and get out on my bike. So yeah, I'm just gonna go the longer way and not have to pay these fucking tolls. Alright, so it's just after 11:30. We've just arrived at the new gaff. It's pretty nice, so I'll take you in for a quick tour before I move all my shit in. So just come down here and then come in. We've got bedroom in here with a rose. How romantic. Really nice place actually. So then you come in here, we've got a kitchen with a pretty serious coffee machine, living area, kitchen and a table, which is super important for getting my work done. And then round here, quite a strange, small little bathroom. But yeah, it's really nice. Definitely spent a little bit more on this one than I had been. I just thought it's my last one and I really wanted somewhere nice to get a decent bit of training in and get my work done. So just getting settled in here in San Sebastian, and that is going to be the end of the vlog for week 5. So it's been a pretty good week. Jumped out of a plane for the first time, got a lot of training done. Yeah, just going into my final week of preparation for the 100 mile ultra run at the end of this month now, so that's pretty exciting, and I'm going skiing on Saturday as well. So that's all going to be in next week's vlog, but yeah, for now, thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you have been enjoying the content, and if you want to see some more updates, check out my Instagram. It is just @CraigMabin, and I'll see you next week.